Hello, good morning everybody. This is straight from Streatham Steve in the house, jumping around like a big red mouse. Now I'm going to be releasing some of my foundation colonies and colonies that I've got. I've selected 3 to keep for myself, and I've got lots here with babies and eggs and larvae and all that stuff, so I'm going to be letting them go, giving them a chance. So here we go. First off in here, I've a couple of fire ant queens that flew into my room last night. But I've had fire ants before, and I don't really want the fuss of having to look after them again. So I'm gonna let these guys go. And just like that. So these are the ones I'll be letting go today. My Lasius niger colony, otherwise known just as a common black ant, garden ant. There's a queen there, loads of eggs, pupa, workers. So I've got lots of colonies all doing that. Some are doing better than others, but they're all at the stage where they're hunting, gathering. This one's doing really well. This has got all eggs. See all the eggs and pupa underneath, and larvae. The maggoty like things are the larvae and workers now. So they've had a good head start. Many ant nests will fail because just due to the climate and where they land and other ants competing with them. The biggest thing is actually other ants. So established nests will take them out. They'll raid them, take the babies for themselves and make slaves of them. They're no different, they're just born into that nest. But I'm going to select a few under this big log, leave a few of them here, and I'm going to move on up to the woods and put the rest there, and then come back later on after I've done a few things to do today and clip the tubes. If no one's left by then, they will be evicted, but usually you give them the chance, they'll come out, the workers will make a little hole, or they'll find somewhere, and then they'll move the brood eggs, and the queen will get ushered on to go as well. So that is the plan. First things first. Right, remove the cotton wool. They're faced here, they're ready to go. I'll put them in like that, so they're in there, and then cover it back over, and that's what I'll do with the rest of them. Actually, there's a few little logs along here, I can just release them all here, I'm pretty sure. I've done 4 on this log, so yeah, I should get the rest out here. How feisty they are, look, ready to go. This one here is a little bit of special interest because I think the zoom in on her, she never actually shed her wings, the queen that is, and she's fertile and she's got babies and larvae. There's her wings, see her wings there? She kept them. And basically, apparently this behaviour can just happen because when they land after they've had their mating flights, other ants will attack them if, you know, not related. So that trigger, that little time selection to that ticks off in their brain to pull their wings off, is lost. So eventually, this is not completely unheard of. I know someone that's new a colony that's 2 years old, and the queen still had wings, well, vegetated what was left of them. They were down to stumps apparently. But yeah, she's got a brood, she's got a lot of healthy brood, and good luck to her. She wants to keep her wedding dress on. So it's just like that. Underneath a little bit of bark, and it's up to them to collect and move out. Talking of this, I didn't realise I was so close to a wasp nest. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get out of here. Definitely not one of my they're all related, but wasps are not one of my favourites. Irrational fear really, because I've never been stung by a wasp, but I know too many people that have, so there we go. Moving on. Bit overcast today, but it's nice and cool really. The circus is in town. Yeah, nice day for a walk. Crows are always scavenging something, isn't they? Look, here we go. Good thing about fun fairs, there's always stuff left over for the wildlife. So I'm going to get this tree into here. They've put a picket fence up around it. Since I moved up here, I mean, it's a big hollow in the middle of it. I'll show you. It's a bit of special interest now. Well, there was a notice board on this. As you can see, if I come round, it's all hollowed out in the middle. So it's one of them big unique ones, but the sign's come off, but we've got the sign here. So this white willow, Salix alba, is thought to be over 200 years old. With an average lifespan of the species being less than 50 years old, it's doing really well. Wow. Okay. It's just classed as an ancient tree. So people aren't supposed to go in there, but I think it's only fitting that I release one of the ant farms there. Let's do that. Just up close to the tree inside. Even a knife coming back from there, which is part of this willow. Oh, that's from inside view. Alright, I better hurry up before I get told off. Spend my life getting told off. Got it, 10p. Hey, I'll leave it there for the tree. So I'll put two in there. There's one that's not doing so well, which I put under here. And I put a more successful one over there. And there's already movement going on in there, so fingers crossed. I think this guy lives here in this tent because I see it moving around quite a lot. It's the same tent, so it must be the same guy by reason. But I used to do that in Cambridge as well, so why not? What do we have hiding here? Little squirrel. The mighty oak. Woodland isn't so good for Lasius niger. What's put me arm in? Crikey. What are you doing to me, nature? Yeah, not so good for Lasius niger, but meadows and stony quarry is perfect for them. So it's just getting the balance of the right place. You don't want it too exposed for such a young nest, because they need to be able to dig deep to get away from the elements, and of course things that will just view them as a very quick little snack. Isn't that interesting too? So on this oak tree we can see a normal developing acorn for future generation, and we have these, which is kind of like a gall, and it's a type of parasitic wasp. Most wasps are actually parasitic in some shape or form, but these ones actually burrow into the developing acorn, the wasp that is, of an ovipositor, and then the larvae turn it into this. They make this weird shaped, almost gelatine type thing, but basically that acorn will not be even school fruit. There's quite a lot of them actually if you look about, but we have plenty of normal developing ones too, so it's the harmony, the balance of nature. This up here looks great. Nice little bit of well, long grasses, some nice stumps. All of that there is perfect. The ants will feed off the they'll eat the insects. The caterpillars will all be in the trees, like these chestnuts here, sycamore here. You'll get the little caterpillars and the same as the oaks, but they need the sugars, which you'll get on young saplings, hedges which would be green fly, etc. So all the little green fly that'll be at the end of the shoots, etc., they will farm them and they will get the sugars. Their waste product is like a sugar. It's a bit like us milking a cow really. So all this here is a perfect environment for what I need to do. This one here, if I can get a focus shot on it, which is not going to let me, is it? Let's put that there for a second. There we go. That's just doing really well, this one. Very, very well indeed. See the queen at the top there, and she has got lots of eggs, larvae, she's even got pupa, and obviously the all important workers. So I'll find a nice place for her, give her the best start, because she's got a lot of potential, and that's why I put her, or them. Got a lot here going on, a few weeds, all got green fly on, lots of little bugs, and she's got a nice little army ready to go to back her up and get some housework underway immediately. So good luck. When you're out and about, the jungle is your gym, remember that. So here is the final place for my last 3 or 4 test tube setups for my foundation colonies, and yeah, this is very good. This is already well established by a few ant nests, so I did want to put them all here. This is going to be a battle for them for prime territory, but this is all so good, all so good. So much like wildlife, fauna, different types there. Didn't even know what that was then. Perfect. Young oaks coming through, and you can see that's a couple of years old already, so they've not been messed with. A little squeak there, so there'll be a little field mouse or something, and the little berries and that. Beautiful. So I just need to pick my spots and get squeezing. Look at this, for example, though. See the size of this ant colony here. Look, I just scraped the surface. See all the red ants? Well, actually, these are yellow meadow ants, often mistakenly called red ants, but they're not. And they're Lasius flavus, related to the black ant, but only found in meadows normally. They have these big mounds, and unusually what will happen is in the mating flights, the queens will come down and they will have multi queens in their nest.